You know, I was just chilling, just chilling, minding my own business, making some new content, just to put out for lately. And then, I'm over here playing this brand new wrestling game called Action Arcade Wrestling, which used to be called Chicago, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. I never watched that show. Watched it one time and then stopped watching it for a little bit. But then just playing this game and downloading superstars that from AEW, WWE, NWA, etc. Y'all know the rest because y'all watch wrestling too, like I do. Don't even lie. But and just having a good time playing that game until I get information about 2K. Yes, everybody, everyone's favorite 2K. Lionel Jinx, everybody's favorite main man, Lionel Jinx. So basically, there has been information that's came out, and I will break it down to y'all. One, superstars that has been released from the WWE since 2021 after WrestleMania, that their contract is, they have like a 90-day clause. Well, that's how you call it, of a contract that has a 90-day clause of a contract that's that they can't like compete in any companies until that contract is up. But somehow, some way that most of those superstars like Aleister Black, Buddy Murphy, Braun Strowman, Peyton Royce, Billy Kay, and also Daniel Bryan, there's a possible chance that they could be part of the game. Possible, just saying possible, which they basically saying that, yeah, they might be in the game. But who knows until now, because hopefully some of those people be in the game before the deadline. Two, Rebuild Engine. As we know about the Rebuild Engine, they say that the gameplay is fantastic. But you wanna know who said that the game was fantastic? Take a guess. Take a huge guess. 2K executives themselves. But it was behind closed doors because they said it was fantastic. How do we know? It's a grain of salt. That's what people saying. Now, with the whole rebuild engine, is that the game is completely different than 2K20, than 2K19, than 2K18. Which I would say 2K19 to 2K14, it was actually a good game. To me personally, it was. But in my opinion of this is you say of a rebuild engine, why you have not shown us a gameplay? Why you not show us a trailer? Why you have not shown us no information? It's been for 2 months, 2 months. And what's kind of crazy about this, cause like last night I went to GameStop to get two games, Neo and Samurai Warriors 5, and also I talked to the employee there. I talked to the employee there. He told me that like he had 3 to 4 calls of people talking about when is WWE 2K22 coming out. He said he doesn't know. People in WWE probably don't know. Who the hell knows that when the game is coming out? Who knows? Who absolutely knows? Because we haven't not getting any information. You talking about we have a rebuild engine, which I personally don't believe in my opinion. I'm just saying this for myself because I don't see no gameplay on no trailer of it. We only got a teaser trailer that was like that was like during WrestleMania. Then we talk about superstars that's getting released that might be on the game, but WWE don't want Daniel Bryan to be in the game because he signed to AEW. And now, most importantly, now I get information about y'all might throw my team. After everything we just said, after everything we just spoken about, why you couldn't just put my GM mode? Why you just could not update it universe mode? How about universe online mode to people to interact with, throw some cutscenes, do all some crazy shit in the game? Because let's just be honest, you have Retromania, Action Arcade, AEW, the Wrestling Code, Ultra Violent Wrestling. So many wrestling games that's going to be on a console at the time for 2021 and 2022, just like Action Arcade and Retromania, which is out now. Go get it now, and also you enjoy the game. But however, with 2K, back to 2K, when I was saying about them, 2K just managed to not give us barely information about it except for talking about my team. So you telling me that I might just gotta pull out my wallet, and you telling me that I gotta pay some packs, pay some loot, and pay some of the superstars. Don't mind what's going on out there. Somebody's cutting my grass for me. That's cool. But doing all this for myself because all of a sudden, because I'm supposed to rely on 2K because they're gonna say that, but you got the rebuild engine, you're gonna get my team, you're gonna get all this stuff. And trust me, it hits different different. You know what hits different? You know what hits different? The fans is hitting different. The people that's been supporting 2K is hitting different because now everybody's worrying about that. Everybody's worrying about how 2K gonna manage this, how WWE is gonna do this. Well, motherfucker, if you could just listen to the fans already, then maybe you will do something good things for yourself. But instead of that, you people don't want to listen to your fans. You don't listen to the critics. You don't want to listen to the criticism. You just want to live in this high mighty mind because look what happened now. You're kind of doing like what THQ is doing. I would say about THQ, but even though they gave WWE 12 All-Stars and 13, which I'll say good games, but you're kind of doing that, but slightly, you're just going beyond the limit. You're going to infinity beyond. Because not only you're listening to the fans, you're basically fucking up for everybody else. You're fucking up the franchise of the game, which basically they don't even give a fuck about us anyway, because they don't give a fuck about wrestling fans in general. But I would say this, because like for Ukes on the other hand, at least Ukes is taking their time to make the AEW game. At least Virtual Basement is taking their time to Wrestling Code. How the fuck you gonna let two companies that's making independent wrestling, excuse me for saying AEW is independent, but it's kind of like true, because you do got indie wrestlers that's from AEW on it, but two companies, well, not Wrestling Code, because Wrestling Code is like everybody from indies and shit. What the fuck I was saying? But you got two companies sitting there making these wrestling games, giving us details, giving us information, who's in the game, what they're gonna put in the game, show us a little bit of gameplay of it. But instead, what we get 2K for? We only get Rey Mysterio and Cesaro, and that was it. That was only it. So you're telling me that's like I'm supposed to be satisfied over a fucking like a 58-second clip. I'm supposed to be satisfied about 2K22, the slogan of it hits different. I'm supposed to be satisfied about that. And what makes it even sad is that it's August anyway, and it's like been 2 months now, 2 whole months that y'all did not put out any information in the game, but talking about rebuild engine and all this whole fucking mumble and jumble shit. You didn't even say shit about on E3, and now you got this game being promoted on SummerSlam. This should tell you a lot about it now, because this is a huge fucking wake up call for 2K in general. Now I will say this for myself, and I'm gonna leave this on the very end on a very note. People, think before your actions. Do not try to buy 2K when the game comes out. Get it for sale. Get it on cheap. And hell, better yet, if the game turns out to be good, it be good. If the games be trash, it's gonna be trash. But the way shit looks at it right now, it's going to a deep low, because the game itself, we haven't got nothing. Why should I believe a game or believe a company that gave us no jack shit? That's like trying to believe about a fucking what one of your best friends telling you, talking about, yeah man, you know I didn't steal your bike, man, I was just borrowing it, but knowing the motherfucker stole your bike anyways. But that's all I have to say, man. But just be careful of it, alright? Just be careful. And that's all I say, y'all, man. It should be your boy Generation Kenny, and I'm out. And also, just remember, don't fall for the hype.